So we usually talk about lipids. Whenever we talk about them, we talk about them in terms of their hydrophobicity. But also keep in mind that not all the lipids are entirely hydrophobic. There are certain lipids which are amphipathic. That is, they have both hydrophobic portion and the hydrophilic portion. And one of the most important type of lipid which exhibit amphiphilic characteristics are the phospholipids. They possess a hydrophobic tail, which is made up of fatty acids, and a hydrophilic head, which is made up of phosphate moiety. They are very important lipids. They are not as important, and this is also I should tell you that, of course, I have told you that one of the major functions of lipid is to provide energy. They are very, very highly energetic compounds. They give much more energy than any other type of macromolecules give. But there are many other functions also which are equally important, which are perhaps more important, because as far as energy yield is concerned, that you can get also from other compounds. But lipids are doing many other functions also. For instance, in the case of phospholipids, they are major components of the cell membranes, and they not only give this cell membrane a shape, a structure, but also the functional aspects of cell membrane are also very much depend upon, they very much depend upon what type of phospholipids are there. They also are involved in the intracellular messaging very much. I mean, there are many phospholipids, PIP1, PIP2, and so on and so forth, which are involved in the cellular signaling. They also anchor different sort of proteins, which can then perform different signaling, which can become a part of different signaling pathways. Other than membranal role, they also are involved in other non-membranal role. For example, in the lungs, they act as surfactants, which we will see in detail later. There are two major types of phospholipids: glycerophospholipids and sphingophospholipids. The glycerophospholipids, they have, for instance, the major moiety they contain is the phosphatidic acid. Is one of the most simplest form of phospholipid, and it's precursors of all the other glycerophospholipids. Some examples of these glycerophospholipids are cardiolipin, which are present in the inner mitochondrial membrane, and it's very essential to carry out the different respiratory functions. Plasmogens are ether containing glycerophospholipids, and they are found in the nerve tissues and also in the muscles of the heart. Then the platelet activating factors, they are also ether containing glycerophospholipids, and they are involved in many inflammatory pathways. Then there comes the sphingophospholipids. Rather, the sphingophospholipids have a sphingosine. This light greenish part, this part make the sphingosine part of the sphingophospholipids, and this sphingosine acts as the backbone of this compound. This is this compound is example of sphingomyelin, a very important sphingophospholipid. They are involved in the formation of the and the maintenance of the myelin sheaths of the neurons. As a result of this, the neuron can really perform their function well, because they act as an insulatory shield. Also, you should keep in mind that here is another structure, ceramide. Ceramide is actually the sphingosine plus the fatty acid part. This whole part, this red rectangle or red square, this is the ceramide part of the sphingolipid.